Welcome back. In this video I'll be solving Leetcode problem 355, design Twitter. This could be a pretty long one, so I'll just get straight to it. We initialize the Twitter object with everything we need. We have post tweet that takes, so we have user ID, tweet ID, and for that I'll use self.tweets, which will be default dict of type set. So offset, and you'll see what it will contain, a time and so on. You'll need time to find 10 most recent, and it will be initialized to 0. And time is updated each time there is a new post. Okay, we have get news feed. So feed is built from user's post and following posts, and the user follows their posts. So nothing to add here. We'll also need followers. I'll code following. Which will be also I'll use set, and maybe that's all. We'll see. By the way, let's first do follow and unfollow. This is pretty fast. So follow, we cannot follow ourselves if I'm correct. Okay, so if follower ID is not equal followee ID, then self.following. So follower adds followee. Unfollow a bit different. So if followee ID in this, then remove it. So if followee ID instead of following follower ID, then following follower ID, remove follower ID. Okay, follow and unfollow should be finished now. Let's check post tweet. So I won't remove tweets, even though I could, or maybe I'll remove tweets. Let's do this. So so self.tweets of user ID. So this, or I'll use actually for twists, I'll use list. So self tweets of user ID. What I do, I put heap q.heap push on heap for that user. I push negative time. Actually, I won't do it, too much work. Negative time tweet ID, and do I need user? Maybe need user. No, let's put it like this. So just time and tweet. That's all I need. For the news feed, so what do we do to get the news feed? We need to check our posts and posts from our from the users we are following, and then take the 10 most recent ones. So I'll use heap feed and then specific feed. Heap feed will be list, and I'll use output also list. So what do we need to do? For user in self dot following of, so for each user that this user follows, I will take their 10 tweets, so for up to 10 tweets in self dot tweets of user, but up until 10, and I'll add it to tweets. So I'll append to tweets, substitute to append heap q. Sorry about that. Heap q dot heap q heap pop self dot tweets of user. So I pop a tweet and I put 2 tweets. When I'm finished, then for tweet in tweets, I will put it, I will do the pushing, heap q, heap push back to this one. So back to that user, and also to heap feed. So do the same thing, but also heap feed. That's how I don't lose the tweets. Also, I missed this. Okay. User phone, user tweet. So I push it to both of them. Okay, I think this part is it. Now I would need to do this for just the user's tweets. For tweets, but users self tweets. And then I push back to it. Okay, and now in heap feed, I need to take so for I in now heap feed up to 10, output append heap q dot heap pop from heap feed, but I use just an ID and I return output. So something like this. Let's see what we got. Okay, seems to be working first time and works. So yeah, not a little code, but nothing too crazy. Let's analyze complexities here. Well, space complexity will be number of tweets of user. And that's max one. max of this and users, something along this size, and time complexity. Well, the feed is actually the one that is taking the most time, so we have to go through all the users, push and pop, so 10 times, so but that's off one, let's say. Worst case, we're following all the users. I would say n, not sure. And all rest of them are off one. And if it's pushing like here, then log n. Yeah, I won't be able to see it, it seems, but something along those lines. So let's see again. Post tweet, well, it pushes, so that's log n. Log number of tweets for the user. News feed, we need to pass through all the users and take 10. Pop 10, so 10 times. N times n times 10, so number of users times 10, log number of tweets they have, and then we have to push it back and so on. So I don't know, it's pretty hard to do the precise calculation, and these ones are not, so this is all off one. Okay, hope this was clear. If you have any questions, leave them in comments. And here is a whole code again. So stop if you need something. And yeah, that's it for this one. Thank you for following, and see you in the next one.